What's going on, y'all? The plan is coming up. We got a small problem. I made a video already on TikTok. Uh, Put it on Twitter and my Instagram and stuff too. Y'all can go check it out. But just to expand on what I was talking about, bro. Like I said, we keep. I knew this was coming. I've said this on this channel too. Like when everybody gets healthy, it's gonna be a challenge for Ott to figure out who's going to play, who needs to play. Um, if I had to guess right now, mostly what he's been doing these last two games is what he's going to do, because most NBA coaches and franchises are going to lean with the vets, the ones they're paying. Um, the guys that are a little older, they're going to lean towards them, whether it's right or wrong, whether it's, in my opinion, hurting the team or not. It's just kind of how it goes because, like I said, it's politics because money is involved always. So we need the wings to play. We need Ryan and Rasheer to be actually getting these minutes. Um, that's why I think eventually Sun's gonna move some of these guards, some of these vets, um, or maybe they'll just start actually moving them to the bench. But I don't see that happening without them. I just don't really see that happening though, because they could try to get something for those guys. But the last let's go back 3 years. The last 3 years, they've drafted Kamara, a wing, some size, one of the best defenders in the league. Obviously, they ended up trading him away, but they still drafted him, so that was a good draft for them. And they drafted Ryan and Oso. You've seen the promise with them, especially Oso this year, because he's really gotten his opportunity. And now they drafted Rasheer and Kaman. And you've seen a promise with them. Like, they're doing a good job drafting, but all these dudes, obviously one of them's gone, Kamara, but all these dudes are showing promise. All of them bring the things that we have been needing for 3 years, which is size, defense, rebounding. That's been the Suns' weakness for a few years now. Like, I would say this year, defense is way less of a weakness. Defense has actually been a strength, but size has still been an issue on defense, though, if that makes sense. Like, the defense is, we're top 10 defense, so defense is not just like a major issue, but the size is where we can get in trouble in key parts of the game, because these teams with these bigger wings, like Apollo the other day. I'll go back even to that Raptors game where Bi kind of closed us out because there wasn't really no size out there to guard him towards the end. We're gonna go into this playing, even having to play Clippers or Blazers, and obviously Clippers got guys like Kawhi. Obviously, that's the main guy. You don't want to have smaller dudes on; he will fry you. Even if we have to play Portland, that's a big basketball team. Jeremy Grant, Danny Avdia, they will run through our little guys if they're guarding them for too much of the game, or you don't got guys like Rasheer and Ryan out there bothering them. So it's it ain't easy though for Ott. Everybody been on his head. I tell you, some fans, y'all going a little too far though. He don't need to lose his job. He's a rookie head coach. He's been great this whole year. He's in a tough position to where he either got to tell some of these vets, "Hey man, I got to take some of your minutes, gang." Some of these vets are getting paid, by the way. Like, I got to take some of your minutes and give it to this rook or give it to this sophomore. It is a tough situation. I don't be like, when I be saying, "Oh, these dudes need to play," I know it ain't an easy situation. I know it's not easy for Ott or any coach to just be like, "Hey man," but I mean, hopefully that's what we get. I don't think it'll be this year. I said this on my TikTok video. I don't think this year will be the year where they just give those keys to Ryan, Rasheer, stuff like that. I think there's a chance we can get Highsmith to be out there, and that'll help. We get Highsmith to be out there. Maybe Highsmith be the guy guarding some of these bigger wings because he's capable. We've seen him in series before against the Celtics. Play very well guarding probably the best wing duo, obviously, in the league, and Tatum and Brown. So that could help because he's a vet. So they would play. They would. I feel like they would play him because he's a vet and he's been in these situations before. But as for Ryan and Rasheer, unfortunately, they might have to wait till next year. Like we want to see them, and I think they would help us. And I think playing them would be the difference in certain series. I really do. I think we played them the minutes they should play in certain series. If we get there, I think they would be the difference. I really do. But like I said, I think that's in a way. A lot of people have been being harsh on Dylan lately because he just came back. Like, some of our fans just got to calm down. Like, y'all get a little fickle, gang. Just relax just a little bit, gang. Just relax just a little bit. But y'all also got to realize, I have been saying, like, our best players, to me, like I said, Book, Jalen, Dylan, and Mark. They're just now all finally, like, getting to play together. We only got, about, like, 5 games left, so we got to try to use these 5 games to let them all get a little rhythm. And they look good in that first quarter last game, so that's a good start. That's a good start. I got to let them figure it out. I think Dylan will bring it back a tad, get more back into that Houston mindset, because earlier in the year we needed him to be that secondary scorer. We don't need him to be that secondary scorer right now. That's what Jalen is here for. Dylan could be that other guy, that third guy that does that and can still get hit. He can still get close to 20. I think he can still average like 18 as a third option. So he do that, bring his usual defense and intensity, bro. We'll be straight. Like, yes, it's frustrating sometimes. I know a lot of people, he don't pass the ball and stuff like that. Like, I think he's smart, bro. Like, Dylan Brooks obviously not a dumb player. Like, obviously he's super passionate and super confident. So when he get the rock, like, he feel like he can score on anybody, which is cool. But he's smart. Like, he could do it because he was doing it in Houston. Like, he wasn't just going ISO crazy in Houston. He was moving the rock. He's spotting up. So he can do it. So I'm not tripping off that. The main issue, like, that stuff like that to me is not even really the main issue. The main issue is just we're playing small. That's all. Like, we're playing small as hell. Like, you gotta do, like, man, it was one of my favorite games. Where is it at? I'll just look at it. This was one of my favorite games of the dang
complete my goal. Starting my degree with Purdue.
Year from one of my favorite games of the year from Rasheer. To be honest, him and Ryan play really good this game. Like, bro, you having dudes like that at guard. You got, bro, this right here is my favorite lineup. If you ask me what my favorite lineup would be, this might be my favorite lineup. I ain't gonna lie, because I feel like this might be the future. There's a big chance this is the future right here. Book and Jalen at the 2, at the 1 and 2. Ryan at the 3, Rasheer at the 4, Kaman at the 5. That's my favorite lineup to watch. You got your 2 dynamic scorers, and the rest is like, what you want to call them, 3-and-D type of players, because I think Kaman will be able to shoot threes too, obviously. I don't think he's going to be shooting them as much as the wings, but he can make them. This is actually how I would build a team. Or let's say you put Ryan in, or you put Dylan in for Ryan, or Dylan in for Rasheer. That's still one of my favorite lineups. Kaman to me is obviously the best rim protector on the team, so that's why I like him there. Biggest guy on the team. He got some other areas to grow in, obviously, in areas that also are already good in and stuff like that. But Kaman, he's gonna be the guy. Like, that's my favorite lineup on the team. Like, I'm not even sure we're gonna be able to see this in the play-in and playoffs, bro. This is for sure my favorite lineup, bro. The amount of size, defense mixed with the scoring ability. Ryan and Rasheer can make shots. I know Ryan be going through his little hiccups on offense, but a lot of that just be confidence to me. I think you play him, he plays well. Like, when they were playing him when everybody was out, you see it. You see every time Ryan. This is what we're trying to show fans. Every time Ryan plays consistently, he plays well, because his confidence is up. He's not worried about nothing because he's playing. That's really what it is, bro. Ryan can make shots, bro. Rasheer definitely can make shots. He made shots in college, so I was never really worried about his 3 ball. It's 3-ball better than I thought it would be, though. I ain't even gonna cap. I'm not even gonna cap right there, bro. Look at this dude, bro. Plays, he be. Oh, yeah, I got beat there. That dude thought he had a layup. No, sir. Absolutely not, my boy. Shout out my boy Colin, too. Colin follow me on Instagram, bro. Come on the channel, Colin. Come on the pod, my boy. Come on the pod. Get Kobe Bryant. It's one of the things I like about the two on both ends. This is why that noise I've been seeing about them Cam Johnson. I don't even know why that account started that, bro, but it's just like, shout out my boy Zach on Twitter, bro. Like, if you're not getting like an all-star caliber power forward, you don't put nobody in front of Rasheed, bro. His ceiling's too high. Cam Johnson is good, but he's not enough for you to be trying to ruin the trajectory of Rasheed right now. Rasheed need to be starting by next season. Non-negotiable, bro. That's non-negotiable. We need to be starting by next season. Because what we need from the 4 position, obviously it'd be nice if you could hit jumpers, which Rasheed can do already. He's proven. And we need you to be able to guard bigger wings. We need you to be able to rebound at a high level, and Rasheed does those things. Like I said, Cam Johnson's good. I don't think that's something he could. He's been here before. We know it was even when he was here, and we would ask him and Mikal to guard some of those bigger wings. It was a little tough for them, bro. A little tough for them. Rasheed's bigger than both of them. Longer arms. He's gonna be a little bigger and stronger. Like, it'll be easier for him to guard forward. I keep telling people too, like, actual power forward position is coming back, bro. It's bigger, bigger wings at fours are coming back. My boy Caleb Wilson, North Carolina. Y'all know that's my team. He's about to come into the league. Boozer, I think Boozer's a real deal power forward. Like, it's going back to like being bigger guys. Like, I would say, you even say like OKC's fully healthy. Like, Chet is their forward. He's tall. Like, it's tough, brother. It's tough. Nuggets out there in the West, obviously. Aaron Gordon, real forward. Minnesota, Julius Randle, that's a real power forward. For the Lakers, it's basically Bron, bro. Y'all know Bron big as it. Like, Bron's obviously been a 3 his whole career, but he didn't transition to being a 4. Like I said, Kawhi, big, strong 4, basically playing 3-4, whatever you want to. Like, you gotta be big in that position now. Like I said, that position's coming back, gang. So I want to keep that in mind. I want to talk about. Let's watch a little bit of Jalen too, because Jalen's been good to me. I feel like the coaching staff has low key been kind of messing with his rhythm a little bit, though. I feel like that game when Dylan came back, I think Dylan was so hyped that he was trying to get his that it kind of threw Jalen off too. I'm not putting that all on Dylan, but it for sure threw him off. But like I said, they're gonna figure that out. They gotta figure out the kinks. They ain't played together all year, to be honest. So they'll figure that out. But Jalen's been good to me. Been really good on defense. Like, he's been good on offense. Like I said, Jalen is a rhythm player too, so he can't be sitting around watching Dylan try to ISO or like nothing like that. Like, Book obviously gonna get his ISOs in. Jalen, they all gonna get their ISOs in here and there. But for the most part, move the rock. That's what Book does. Book's gonna accept the doubles and move the rock, and everybody's gonna swing it. Colin's gonna swing it. Stuff like that. Oso's gonna swing it. And he looks good, bro. He looks like him, bro. He look explosive, athletic. He's using his wingspan, athleticism on defense. He's knocking down shots. Like I said, I made a video on TikTok about plays just like this and why I think, like I said, Jalen's going to keep playing well. He doesn't have to take tough shots. He's figuring out he can be under control and take middies and not drive into 8 people and take low percentage shots. These are high percentage shots. Like, obviously here and there he's going to take those tween, like step back threes, but for the most part he's getting threes like this, gang. Spot up 3, that's a high percentage shot. Pretty sure last year in Houston on catch shoot threes he shot around like 40%, bro. And he's going to get more of those here. There's an example again of him on defense. He's been doing this all year. That's why people been telling me Like, this is why I be saying, like, I don't know what the hell y'all be watching sometimes when people try to tell me when he's not shooting well, that he's not doing nothing. Like, bro, he's been rebounding actually well, and he's been playing defense. Even when he's not making shots, he's been doing stuff like this all year. He's been engaged, bro. I don't know what y'all be watching, bro. I get it. It's not good when the guys is not making shots. Obviously, it's a tough game. But y'all, some of y'all just look at numbers, just look at percentages, and make it like they're not bringing nothing. That's cap. Y'all gotta learn how to watch the game, man. Learn how to watch the game. He been doing his thing for real. Like I said there, that's the smartest shit. Obviously got bottled up, but it's a good decision instead of trying to force something. That's how he gets into them bad shooting games. Though he trying to force stuff like that. He didn't right there. He made a pass out to his teammate. Like I said, him and Dylan got to do that. Jalen's been doing that really well lately. Dylan just came back, so we got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, Dylan is not just trying to ISO every time, too. It's a good move. See, this is an ISO. But this is still a... You can see he's looking here, though, to try to get it to Oso. Look, he's staring at Oso. He's saying Oso is pretty much sealed off. You see he has a mismatch, so just go take him, bro. Just go take him, my boy. Look here, he pretty much draws some confusion. Josh Green was trying to tell Con to stay. He didn't stay. So both of them, you know, trying to get a Jalen. Jalen recognizing pass to Colin, bro. It's an open three. That's what I'm saying. People try to tell me Jalen don't pass. Jalen been making good reads like that, too, for a couple weeks now. Obviously, he scored first, but he's going to make the right pass when he needs to. Look, that's another good pass. Instead of trying to force. I feel like in the past, he probably would have tried to force that because he believes in his ability, obviously, and his athleticism. Sees us a guy there, Kobe trying to take a charge. He dump it off to Mark, bro. Jalen's nice, bro. I've been enjoying watching Jalen this year, bro. Like, yeah, there's some bad shooting games in there, but that's going to happen, bro. It's going to happen. Look, that's another... Y'all tripping, bro. Jalen been balling, gang. He been hooping. That's another good play. Like I said, good decision. This is what I want to see. I feel like we wasn't seeing a lot of this last year, his first playoffs. Obviously, this is not the playoffs, but this is... We're getting real close. Like I said, I've been impressed with some of his decision making now. Like I said, I feel like in the past he would have tried to force that. But he didn't, bro. He take his time, bro. He make a good pass. Jalen been balling. We got to let him be the bona fide number 2. That's what he is, bro. This dude's too talented. He's second best player on the team. Look at that. Under control. Got a shoulder into Con. Step back midi. It's good work, gang. Good bag work. Come here. Hey. Only the Suns and the staff could low-key, like, end up holding him back, to be honest. That's another good move, gang. Oh, my God. He's getting to it. He was getting to it. Our defense was an issue this game. Another good pass. I'll swing it. Our defense was obviously an issue this game. Again, this goes back to really just playing too small. The Hornets got some big ass wings too for us to be playing as small as we was playing. That's been mostly the issue, bro. Like, to me, yes, the offense be an issue too. In the fourth quarter, sometimes we get stagnant. We down just trying to run ISOs and like we just get a little stagnant. We got to move the ball, obviously. But for the main thing to me is we're just too small, bro. It is what it is. We're just too small, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. I'm going to leave it there. But, man, I want to show Jalen some love. Jalen been balling, bro. And also, the last thing, again, shout out Colin, bro. Broke the record, most threes in a Suns season, bro. Shout out Colin, bro. What a hell of a shooter, bro. He'll be here for some years, bro. He'll be here for a long time. Suns going to make sure of it. I'm sure he wants to stay here. Suns not going to let Colin go nowhere, my boy. Pay my boy, keep him here. Shout out Colin, man. Shout out my boy 12. We'll leave it there. I'm out.